Good morning, guys. So really good job overall yesterday in live class. Want to shout out a couple of people, Mark and Lucas. When I jumped into your breakout room, you were having a phenomenal discussion and loved how you guys were analyzing each scenario. Also had a really good discussion with Violet, Margaret, and Kahari. I hope you guys kept those the way you guys were exchanging your opinions up, because it was just really fantastic to see how much you guys are growing. It was awesome. So back to today. Remember that today is a 2-day lesson. This is lesson 9, checks and balances. You have an RTL posted for today, which you need to complete, but the work that you need to complete is under lesson 9, checks and balances. I'll direct you to where you should be going to complete your daily packet right after we go through the mini lesson. Today's mini lesson is simple. It's just learning target video, and then I'm just going to show you where to go from yesterday so you can continue your work. Here we go. I will be able to explain the purpose of checks and balances. Checks and balances was our new term yesterday, and we did get a little bit into this idea of checks and balances. We also created, thanks Deja, a great focus question yesterday. The focus question was, what is the purpose of checks and balances? Not like in a bank account, but in government. What is the purpose of checks and balances? At the end of today, I'm going to ask you to answer this question in the chat, people attending live class. This is your exit ticket. And for everyone else, if you can't answer this question at the end of class, that's assigned to you. Oh, you know what? I'm struggling. I need Ms. LaFever's help. I should send office hours. This is the question you should be able to answer at the end of day 2 of this lesson. If you can, that's okay. It's just a signal to you that you might need some extra help, that you should come to office hours. We do know that checks and balances are related to our 3 branches of government. Remember, we've got 3 branches. We've got legislative, we've got the executive, and we've got the judicial. We've got legislative, we've got executive, we've got judicial. We know legislative makes laws, executive makes sure people follow. I know we did this yesterday, guys. Follow the laws. Judicial makes sure laws are fair. Each branch has a different set of powers. Each branch has a separate set of responsibilities. There are also rules about what each branch can do to each other. There are also checks and balances. There are rules about what each branch can do to each other. There are rules about what each branch can do to each other. You guys started studying those rules yesterday. I don't expect you to memorize them, but you guys did start studying those rules yesterday. By the end of today, you should be able to figure out what's the purpose of these various rules. What's the purpose of checks and balances when we have 3 branches of government? So I've got a quick song that I want to show you from Vocabulary that gives you a nice visual of what each branch of government does and what each branch of government can do to each other. After the video, you're going to go straight into the day's activity, which again is the same as yesterday's activity. You got to remember that this is a 2-day lesson. So here we go.
Yeah, it's the legislative branch. Yeah, it's the courts. It's the executive branch. I'm the one that passed the laws. So if you want to make something happen, you gotta go with me. Who's calling the shots before the ball? Vocabulary. Let's go. It goes check, check. 2 state ballots, not just one. We bring 3 talents to powers. Gotta keep them separated. That's the motto we made it. 3 branches of government, that's all. Legislative writes the laws. Executive official. The court system is judicial. I'm the legislative branch. I write laws. Without me, it'll be anarchy. Of course, say my name. I'm called Congress, sitting on Capitol Hill. Kid, that's honest. Laid out both the Senate and the House of Reps. We write a bill and send it to the president's desk. We legislate, and we will be 535 members of my constituency. Senate, each state sends 200 senators in all. That's how we do. The House of Representatives is by population. Cali reps the hardest, no debating. If my bill gets a presidential veto, I can override that with enough people. I quote the budget and I'm passing the laws. No, I'ma grab the mic and pass it off. Hey, Congress, sometimes I need to mess with the plans. I carry out laws. I'm the executive branch. I'm a president. Vote with the VP and cabinet. I'll veto your laws if I'm not having it. So hail to the commander-in-chief. All the armed forces need to follow me. My power is the boss that makes George Washington step into the office and do awesome things. I got a bowling alley in my home where I call in airstrikes from invisible drones. One was the cabinet and judges too. The boss in the Oval Office, that's who. Check, check. I'ma keep it short, the judicial system. I'm the courts, my highest court, that's supreme. All 9 justices know what I mean. Nominated by the press, confirmed by the Senate. No term limits, they serve a life sentence. Plead your case, it's not unusual for me to rule a law unconstitutional. So I'll write a law, well, I might veto it, and I can override that. You know it, man. I'm executive, the one that carries it out. It can get challenged in the courts, that's what I'm all about. I might declare it unconstitutional. I can impeach judges who act unusual. I nominate justices in the first place. I can impeach you too if you step out of place. 3 branches of government, that's all. Legislative writes the laws. Executive executes laws from official. The court system is judicial. 3 branches of government, that's all. Legislative writes the laws. Executive executes laws from official. The court system is judicial. It goes check, check. 2-state balance, not just one. We bring 3 talents to powers. Gotta keep them separated. That's the motto we made.
Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that. Now that we've watched the video, we're ready to go back into the activity from yesterday. So because this is a 2-day lesson, you are going to have to switch the lesson that you're on in Google Classroom. So you're going to want to go back to the stream and click on Lesson 9, Checks and Balances. So the post is from April 14, that's yesterday. It's called Lesson 9, Checks and Balances. The activity that you guys were working on yesterday is in your daily packet. So you're going to click on your daily packet. And scroll to the second page where you will find your checks and balances chart. Remember that you need to use your checks and balances chart to help you complete your checks and balances graphic organizer. Now this video is made with the assumption that you watched the video from yesterday that explains how to complete your chart and introduces you to checks and balances. If you are someone that did not begin this 2-day assignment yesterday, you need to pause the video now. Just go back to the video from yesterday and watch that first. Go ahead and rewatch everything, because otherwise what you're supposed to do in the checks and balances graphic organizer, it probably won't make a lot of sense to you. So you're going to want to go back to all the materials from day 1 and go through those before moving on to day 2, because it doesn't make sense to go out of order. But if you are someone who did day 1 and you just need more time to finish your checks and balances graphic organizer, you're going to continue to do what you were doing yesterday. You've got a total of 9 scenarios. And I'm going to say you only need to complete 8. So you can omit, you can get rid of 1. You're working in small groups in live class.